Oh, you, what have you done there? Oh, silly car peasant. You went and had a boo-boo. Oh, yeah! Don't look at the crack of my arse. Wee. Countryman Cooper SD. The SD stands for stupid dick, bought the wrong Cooper. Should have bought an OG one, although they're probably like pretty expensive now. It's mad how a lot of like, sort of cheap little hot hatches that you used to buy back in the early 2000s were considered bins on wheels because everyone wanted like the newest, latest thing, are now like actually pretty spicy in terms of collectors. Is that a Nikon? Like XR2s and stuff like that, and OG minis. Oh, it's Cluster Junction, the junction of cock. Oh no, there's flashing lights up ahead. Oh, that's just not gonna help Cluster Junction at all, is it? If anything, it's gonna make things worse. Fortunately, I'm on a bike and gonna avoid most of it. Do you know what? That is the most considerate thing I've ever seen an Audi do. Well done, young man, who's probably older than me. Well done for not being an Audi and just continuing in to block the traffic. The question is are they going to reciprocate and let you back in, even though now that you went through all that trouble? Oh, pow, quick shoulder check, ha-pow. I'm quite frankly, I'm flabbergasted at the sign of that. Maybe all is not lost in the driving community. We shall hold him up as an example to our fellow men, even though he was in an EV and is therefore technically a scumbag poser. I do think that driving standards haven't quite declined as much as I think they have. I have just got more angry at a faster rate. So my reaction to a driving faux pas is disproportionate to the mistake that was made. Justified, and rightly so, but probably a little bit over the top. Not quite. I could have died YouTube mate YouTube levels of rage, which is absolutely cringeworthy, by the way. Oh god. Why are you parked in a bus stop for, you fucking moron? Do you know what I mean? Disproportionate, innit? Whee! Dominance. And then I go and do something like that, which was completely fine, by the way. Filtering, mates, filtering. Just don't ask where my tyre is in relation to the white line of the road. That isn't important at all. Of course. I mean, it's not exactly an amazing sound, but you know, they did ask. So therefore, it's the law. Ooh, look at this. Look at this tailback of doom. Tailback of doom. I don't know why I said it like that. I mean, someone did comment that if I did I can't remember, insert extra rider training of choice here, that I would learn to be a calmer rider. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure the phrase "stay calm" has ever helped anyone. Have you ever said to someone who's got really annoyed and you went, "Calm down," and they did? Has that ever happened ever? Cracks me up though. I think actually my reply to that comment was, if I want a pointless accreditation, I'll have another crack at my gold swimming certificate. Something along those lines. I'll be honest with you, part of me was hoping that he'd get really angry and reply, so I could point out the hypocrisy. He didn't take the bait though. Didn't take the bait. He must be an experience. They must teach that YouTube banter on the IAMS course. Is that on the advanced IAMS? I think it's quite absolutely okay to get annoyed, to be angry, to have a little shout when someone does something stupid. What's not okay, and quite, I don't know, I'll go in there, mate, if you're going to stay there. What is detrimental to your mental health is to remain angry for the rest of the day or the journey. See someone do something, have a little shout, crack on with your day. Don't sort of see one person try and block your filter and then for the rest of the day just be an absolute ball of rage, because it's just not healthy at all. But I think it's justified in the moment to get annoyed, to get angry. I also think it's important to make sure that you convey to the person that made you angry that they made you angry, because they might not know. They might be completely oblivious to the fact that they pissed you off. And then we'll continue to do that maneuver because no one points it out. Hopefully that guy will go, oh, fucking hell, pissed that guy off. To be fair, he probably thinks, oh, that guy's quite angry, I wonder why. That's probably the actual outcome of that situation, as opposed to him realizing. Although to be fair, I don't know how much of that guy on the in the Audi was purposely creeping across that white line to get wrecked, Chris Kelly. Loser learner. Yeah, I don't know how much of it was. Oh, I can't remember. What's his face said? Do you know what I mean? Oh, they might not have known what they were doing. It's like, which is probably worse. Which is probably worse. They were either blocking on purpose, or they had no idea what was around them. Both of which is not an optimal way to operate on the road. Share the road, people. Share the road. That's my motto. That and dominance and stuff about arses. And as much as I mildly bend the suggestions of the road, I never do so in a way that would knowingly inconvenience other road users. So I wouldn't pull across someone if I knew their reaction was gonna be hitting the brakes. I mean, they may do it, but they're a fucking idiot if they do. As I have said in the past, that I'm a mere catalyst of change on the road. Just because I enter your lane does not require you to hit the brakes. If you do so, that's on you, mate. That's on you. But I have made sure that I am a sufficient distance to speed away. Distance away in speed. Yeah, that's better. That it isn't required. I mean, you could argue that the fact that filtering to the front of traffic and then stalling is a hindrance, but that happens to all the guys, alright? Just premature clutch release. That's all that is. The last video I was talking about piles, and in this video I'm talking about... I don't know why I do these things, I don't know why. No, I do. It's because I find them highly amusing, even when I am the butt of the joke. The joke is still funny. It still exists. While we can still make jokes and get away with it. I'm also less likely, not unlikely, but less likely to have a go at myself for making a joke that might hurt my feelings. My fifis. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to just have a segment of me making bloody noises because I've run out of things to talk about. Come on now, you're the Slobo Lobo. You're the chatterer extreme who can't think of words. Yapper? That was probably the word. I'll be honest with you, that's why I talk about arses all the time, because I can't think of anything else. I'm not saying they're on my mind all the time. I'm just saying I know a lot about them. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, look at that. My fuel light's not on. Maybe my fuel light's broken. Wait a second. No one's paying attention, are they? No one's paying attention. If I can see you, you can't see me. You have but to look. There's no situation where I can see someone who cannot see me, unless I'm riding around on a mobile bush wearing a ghillie suit. And even then, I'm probably more conspicuous. Yep, that's the right phrase I was thinking of. Where was bloody wind coming from? Okay, so I'm highly... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Next time out on the bike, fill up. Done this joke. Whoa. Yeah, those crosswinds are quite fierce. I often wonder about people that get really angry and hold on to that anger. It just seems so counterproductive. Even when you're really, really angry, surely at some point you've got to just go like, I'd rather just watch some TV for a bit and not be angry. Or do you just sit there stewing like, fuck's sake? Even at the point where you're in a bit of a bad mood, you know, and someone says something that would normally be an absolute non-issue, but you find yourself going, oh, yeah, you got to take a little step back and realise that taking your anger out on other people isn't well either. So, yeah, woosah, people, that's it, woosah. Remember, juggle your balls. I don't have any. You can just imagine I've got some balls. Wait, I'm gonna stop that line of conversation. Be more zen. Do yoga or something. Pilates. It's just yoga with a different name in it. My wife used to go to Pilates, and they'd always asking if anyone farted. That's the only thing I wanted to know was if anyone, like, because it was in a like a big church hall. I don't know, the thought of like everyone going, and in this the warrior pose. And they were going to pretend that they didn't hear it. I could never do something like that because I would just start laughing and I'd probably be the one that farted. That would be even worse. But everyone else, talking about asses again, oh my god.